Point Park basketball welcomes new head coach.
The draft stage is underway.
And a rapper signs a professional hoops contract.
It's time to come on down to Pioneer Sideline.
Good evening and welcome to Pioneer Sideline. I'm Luca Strickland.
And I'm Edmi Dallas. Back for another week of sports news. We have all the latest Point Park and Pittsburgh news for you while March Madness crowns its champion.
To start, Edmi gives us a breakdown of Point Park lacrosse's recent outings.
Point Park baseball team went up against Mountain East Conference opponent Fairmont State for 2 doubleheaders. The first was on Saturday and the second was on Monday, both in Washington, PA. On Saturday, Point Park split the doubleheader, dropping the first game 3-2 to the Falcons and earning the win for Game 2 with the score of 5-4. As for Monday, Point Park swept its doubleheader against Fairmont. Both games were nail-biters with both teams fighting to the end to gain that win. Game 1 had Point Park in the lead after the first inning with 2 RBIs. Fairmont struck back in the 6th and 7th innings, putting them in the lead 3-2. The Pioneers brought themselves back in the 7th and 8th innings, resulting in the final score of 4-3. In Game 2, Point Park and Fairmont had each other on their toes. Fairmont took an early 3-point lead in the top of the first, but with 3 RBIs, Point Park tied the game in the bottom of the first. In the 4th inning, the Pioneers climbed to the lead. The score was now at 6-3. Fairmont then tied the game once again, 6-6 in the top of the 5th. A home run by Pioneer Carlos de la Vega brought the Pioneers the win at 7-6. Now to Luca for some Point Park track and field.
This past weekend, the Pioneers traveled to Slippery Rock University for the Day of Labor Invitational. Coming out of this invitational, 2 athletes have earned Mountain East Conference honors, Dunya Van Den Toren and Akeem Mustafa. For the women, Van Den Toren continues to make a name for herself in Point Park track and field with her performance in the high jump, triple jump, and 4x400 meter relay. Van Den Toren finished second in the high jump with a school record of 1.70 meters, beating her own record of 1.68 meters. With this performance, she accomplished an NCAA provisional standard. Van Den Toren was also part of the 4x400 meter relay team with Aubrey Smith, Diamond Rush, and Maya Greshner. They were the runner-up with a time of approximately 4 minutes, 8 seconds. Another new school record was set by Alexis Heller with a top 10 finish in the javelin with 37.90 meters. As for the men, Akeem Mustafa and Kamar Sutherland set NCAA provisional marks. Mustafa shattered the school record in the long jump at 7.89 meters, which ranks first in NCAA Division II and top 5 for all NCAA this season. Mustafa also tied his personal record in the high jump in 1.95 meters. Kamar Sutherland finished with a time of 14.28 seconds in the 110-meter hurdles, earning himself an NCAA provisional. Now for Point Park dance, Alyssa Mandarak is making her sideline debut with all the details. Alyssa?
14 students are running away to Mars this weekend, and you'll see those stars on the GRW stage. Point Park's Semesterly Dance Club Showcase is featuring a unique production that includes dancers from the entire university, not just the School of Dance. Annabella Gizzi and Peyton Norris, the producers of the piece, wanted to give people in the club who don't normally get the opportunity to be on stage every day. Runaway to Mars represents community not only through lyrics and choreography, but by also uniting people who come from dance, communications, business, and the School of Arts and Sciences. Gizzi said, quote, "This piece reminds us that dance is more than just motion, it's connection, and that, quote, in sharing this art, we realized we were never alone to begin with," end quote. The showcase is this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. and will feature a packed schedule of performances. So, Robert,
Yes.
You are one of the dancers in the showcase of this piece this weekend.
I am a lucky dancer.
Yeah. And you are not a dance major, so how has your whole experience with this been?
No, it's been crazy, especially this is my final semester here at Point Park, so I never thought this opportunity would be possible. Coming to Point Park, I knew obviously it was heavily known for its dance reputation. And so I knew as soon as I got here I wanted to get involved, and I did the competitive cheer team when it was at an athletic program, and then we had the divisional switch and a couple just issues with the team, and so I no longer decided to stay on the team this year. And so I thought that my dance career was going to be done. And then I remember we were on the floor over there talking one day about a possible dance piece Annabella was making. And I just so happened to be there and was like, I'd love to be in it. And Ava, our co-producer,
Yes.
also was also there and was like, I'd love to be in it. And we now here today, in a couple days, are going to be showcasing a piece that we never thought we would actually be putting on a stage. I thought we were just going to be goofing. I wasn't really sure if it was a positive certain thing. And then they created this amazing piece and invited us to be in it, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Yes, that's so awesome. I can't wait to see it this weekend and see all the other dances that are going to be going on. But
too.
now to Ryan Quinn for a new change on the Point Park basketball coaching staff. Ryan?
After an 8-19 record for the Point Park men's basketball team, Coach Ryan Grandis went back to Daemen University, taking the head coaching job after just 1 year at Point Park. In turn, the Pioneers promoted Joe Long, the former assistant coach brought in by Grandis, to become the head coach for the men's team. Long was a part of multiple successful coaching staffs during his career, being a graduate assistant for Florida State during a Sweet 16 run in 2018, becoming an assistant coach for Meadville University in Buffalo for 3 seasons. He then moved to St. John Fisher University in New York as the lead assistant, then spent the 2024-2025 season at Gettysburg College as an assistant coach. This will be Long's first head coaching job. After being selected for the opportunity, Long had this to say, quote, "I'd like to thank VP of Athletics Scott Swain and President Chris Brusalis for the opportunity to lead the men's Point Park men's basketball program. I am absolutely thrilled to lead the program here, and at Point Park I am committed to student-athlete success both on and off the court. I would also like to thank Coach Ryan Grandis for bringing me to Pittsburgh for the wonderful opportunity. Ryan has been an excellent mentor to me throughout my coaching career. We are going to build something special through accountability, hard work, dedication, and growth. We are going to make the Pittsburgh community proud," end quote. With the leadership of Joe Long, Point Park looks to bounce back in the 3rd season in the MEC. Back to you guys at the desk.
Now that's all for Point Park sports, but we have a lot more in the week ahead. Point Park softball goes on the road to face Gannon in a doubleheader on Wednesday. Men's lacrosse takes Seton Hill at Highmark Stadium that night. Pioneer baseball hosts Cal PA at PNC Park on Thursday, and on Friday, outdoor track and field takes a short trip to Robert Morris to compete in the Distance Carnival and Throws Showcase. Tune in for more Pioneer updates right here next week. And as always, go Pioneers!
After the break, local news that you don't want to miss. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now time to talk about what is happening in Pittsburgh sports.
That's right. Let's start with Megan Lukic, who has an update on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Megan?
The Pittsburgh Penguins continued their push for the 2026 Stanley Cup playoffs this past weekend with back-to-back home games against the Florida Panthers. On Saturday, the Penguins ran through the two-time defending champs, winning by a final score of 9-4. Tied at 2 after the first period, Anthony Mantha continued his career year, scoring his 31st goal of the season, kicking off a 6-goal period for the Pens. Evgeny Malkin recorded his 1,400th career point en route to his 14th career hat trick, and with an assist in the first period, Sidney Crosby gained sole possession of 7th place on the NHL's all-time scoring list. Right back to business on Sunday, the Penguins managed Florida's response well, defeating them once again by a final score of 5-2 and officially sweeping the season series. Artur Shilovs made his second straight start in net, stopping 29 out of 31 shots. Stuart Skinner was expected to start this game but was ruled out with an upper body injury before puck drop. Crosby's goal in the first period officially made it his 21st straight season with at least a point per game, extending the record that he set last year. And the red-hot Rickard Rakell recorded 2 goals in this one and was named the NHL's first star of the week. Rakell recorded 8 points in 5 games over the past week and has 13 in his last 8. The Penguins currently sit in second place in the Metropolitan Division with 96 points, and they have the opportunity to clinch their first playoff berth since 2022 with a win against the New Jersey Devils on Thursday night. The draft stage is being set here in the Steel City, and Becca Trulich has the update. Becca?
With the NFL draft just 2 weeks away, the North Shore is preparing with construction of the draft theater. The NFL last week started building the massive area where teams select their players live in the parking lot surrounding Acrisure Stadium. The stadium will be open to fans and activities will be held on the field during this event. This year's theater will include more than 1,300 LED video panels and thousands of lighting fixtures. The league expects to complete the 50,000 square foot structure several days before the draft begins. Across the River Point State Park will host the Draft Experience, an NFL-sponsored free festival. Together, they will make the NFL draft footprint, which will be separated by a body of water for the first time in draft history. The Roberto Clemente Bridge will be closed to car traffic for a walkway, and the Gateway Clipper fleet will be transporting people across the river. With 11 league markets just in driving distance, this is expected to be the largest event in Pittsburgh's history. Visit Pittsburgh expects that the city will welcome 500,000 to 700,000 visitors. Back to you guys at the desk.
Next, more of what's happening in the sports world. Stay tuned.
It's a tough crowd.
Welcome back. Now we have more of what's happening in the sports world.
That's right. To start, Marcus Betts gives us the breakdown of the Women's NCAA National Basketball Championship. Marcus?
UCLA slays a giant to win its first national championship in the modern era. For the first time since 1978, the Bruins are women's basketball national champions, and it wasn't close. The score, 79-51. Senior guard Gabriela Jaquez led the way with 21 points, and Defensive Player of the Year Lauren Betts stuffed the stat sheet with 14 points and 11 rebounds in 34 minutes. When ESPN's Holly Rowe asked Jaquez postgame what this senior-led group decided to do this year, her answer was simple. We decided to be national champions, end quote. Every Bruin starter is a senior. All expected WNBA stars. They toppled a South Carolina team that had won 35-plus games for 3 straight seasons and was chasing its 3rd title in 4 straight years. A visibly distraught Dawn Staley admitted, quote, "We just didn't have it today. They outworked us, out-executed us." Entering Saturday, South Carolina averaged 85.5 points per game on nearly 60% shooting. UCLA held them to just 51 points total. And here's the kicker. Since 2020, teams from Los Angeles have won 6 championships across all major sports, and UCLA adds to that list. The Bruins slay the giant and crown themselves champions. What rapper is turning into a pro hooper? Reporter Layla Sharvon has the details. Layla?
Rap superstar J. Cole is proving his talents go far beyond the recording studio, once again taking his talent to the hardwood overseas. J. Cole signed a contract to play in the Chinese Basketball Association with the Nanjing Monkey Kings on April 2nd. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen J. Cole playing with a professional sports team. He played with the Rwanda Patriots in the Basketball Africa League in 2021 and the Scarborough Shooting Stars in the Canadian Elite Basketball League in 2022, also playing basketball in high school where he grew up in North Carolina. Just recently, he made a post on a Chinese social media platform that he had arrived in China and started his training. During an interview discussing his decision on Talk with Flea, J. Cole stated, quote, "I'm looking at the clock like, boy, I'm getting older. This might be my last shot. I'm going to keep my word, show up, play a few games, and just have fun with it," end quote. J. Cole is a multi-platinum and multi-Grammy winning artist. He released his latest album in February, The Fall Off, and until he kicks off his next tour in July, you will find him on the court. Now to Robert Fornataro on the lead up to Cheer and Dance Nationals in Florida. Robert?
Turns, jumps, stunts, and flips are about to take over the Daytona Bandshell once again as the NCAA and NDA College Nationals take place this weekend, celebrating their 30th anniversary. From Thursday through Sunday, 705 teams comprising of 348 cheer teams, 284 dance teams, 18 mascots, 19 all-girl group stunts, 18 co-ed partner stunts, 18 game day performances, and over 10,000 participants combined from over 45 states all across the country are going to battle it out to see who comes out on top as this year's national champion. With most teams keeping their routines a secret, we truly do not have any idea of what we can expect until they hit the stage. For those interested in watching the action unfold, the entire competition will be streaming live on Varsity TV, while fans looking to experience the energy in person can find spectator tickets through ShowClicks. Now I'm going to send it to Ryan Jones for an update on some NHL playoff implications. Ryan?
The long wait is over for the city of Buffalo, as for the first time since 2011, the Buffalo Sabres are going to the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Sabres ended a 14-year drought on Saturday afternoon as the Detroit Red Wings lost 4-1 to the Rangers, which secured Buffalo a spot due to point differential in the Atlantic Division. Alternate captain Alex Tuch said, quote, "You know what? We're coming in with a lot of confidence. Everybody's coming to try and prove themselves, and we're trying to prove as a team that we're legit. We're not just going for playoffs, we're going for the cup," end quote. Now they can't stop to celebrate too long, as there is a race for the finish with a few games left. The Sabres are trying to fight off the Tampa Bay Lightning for that first place spot in the Atlantic Division. Some possible first round matchups for the Sabres could either be the Montreal Canadiens or the Boston Bruins. The NHL playoffs start just 11 days away, Saturday, April 18th. Next, making her sideline debut, Ava Brenheisen has news of a shocking arrest. Ava?
Tiger Woods is currently facing his second DUI charge. He was arrested and charged with driving under the influence on March 27th after a rollover car crash. Woods told the officers that were on the scene that he was, quote, "just talking to the president," end quote, and was arrested shortly after hydrocodone, or narco, was found in his possession. Woods pleaded not guilty on Tuesday and posted a statement that night saying that he was stepping away indefinitely to focus on his health. He was released on a $1,150 bond. Woods has won 15 major championships in his career but struggled recently when he played. He has missed cuts or withdrawn in 6 of the past 8 major championship starts he's made. The only cut he made recently was the Masters back in 2024 when he came in 60th. So while the Masters will be played this week, Woods will have to watch from afar. And as 50 Cent says, a lion wouldn't drive under the influence, but a tiger would, end quote. That is all from me and the rest of us. Back to you guys at the desk.
And that is all for your news this evening. After the break, we test the sports knowledge of our pop culture producers. You don't want to miss this.
Take them, cue them, open their mics.
Today marked the 1-year anniversary of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette strike.
Point Park University just hosted a campus-wide meeting.
Plans for the rapid transit bus line are not set to conclude until 2025.
Welcome back. Pioneer Sideline got the opportunity to test their sports movie knowledge on Entertainment on Point last week. Now, we invite the EOPU producers to test their knowledge on sports facts and rules. Welcome back, Robert, Alyssa, and Ava. Hello, guys. Welcome. We're so excited to have you all.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm excited.
Yes, me
Yes,
too.
lovely. So we have some sports questions for you. We got a little bit of trivia going on. Don't worry, they're pretty lighthearted. I think you got it.
Okay.
All right, now the first question for you is how many players are on the field at a time in NFL football?
Oh, that's a good starter. That's a good starter question.
Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Right, Alyssa?
Start counting them down. I'm sure y'all saw the Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl for halftime.
I only watched the show, the halftime show.
No.
Actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 11. That's my guess.
Okay. Do you want to go?
I was going to go a lot higher and say 30, but I feel like
I was gonna go like. I was gonna
There's a lot
go.
of people out there. I just don't know. Like,
Is it 12?
It is actually 11.
Oh, I
Go,
was gonna
Alyssa.
say it was
That's
one of the.
crazy.
I was
So
stuck
I
between.
doubled it. It's all
Wow,
right.
that was a complete guess.
Yeah,
Complete guess.
11 for
actually.
each
That's
team.
what I was feeling.
And then
30
it's
people.
22 total. We're almost there.
Does the
for
kicker
total.
count?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, I think that's my. I included it in my.
Yeah. There you
No,
go.
yeah, you included the kicker.
No, don't even worry
I
about
was
it.
like, he starts in my heart.
He left that.
No, mine too, trust. All right, now next question I got for y'all is how much is a free throw worth in basketball?
Oh, Lord. Okay. I should know this.
I
My
think I
brother
know.
plays basketball.
I think I know this.
I go to every single one of his games.
A
And
free. No, I'm not gonna say what it is. I believe the free throw is the one they get when they get penalties, right? They do something bad, like they do. It's like
a free throw is a punishment.
I think I'm gonna go with.
No. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with 1 single point.
You would be correct, Robert.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I was gonna guess
Good
that
job.
too.
I was gonna guess 3.
I was
so-
like 3 is a 3.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like
Alyssa's
from,
like,
3-pointer.
no, it's nice.
Yeah. We're
All
doing
right,
great.
let's move on with how many points is a touchdown in football?
Oh.
I
I know this one. Do
you know
we
that
want
one,
to say
Ava?
it? Should we
Do
say
you know
it
that one,
together?
Ava? Ava, you should
You
guess
go
first.
first. You go first.
You got it.
Ava, let's give us a guess.
Okay.
I know this
touchdown,
one.
of course.
Yes,
I'm
a
gonna
touchdown.
4 points.
That's a good.
Should we? It's 6.
It's 6. So we've got 2, 0, and 2.
I'm glad to be here, y'all. I'm having so much fun.
I'm glad you're here too.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
No, you're doing so good. All right, next
Oh.
question. In baseball, what happens if the batter is hit by the pitch and the batter didn't even swing?
Oh.
The batters.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Absolutely.
I think I know
It is
this
a
one.
lengthy one.
I think I know this one.
In baseball, what happens if the batter is hit by the pitch and the batter didn't swing?
Don't they get to advance to first base?
That is correct.
I would.
From the shadows!
Yes, good job.
Hey, you got a point. You got a point.
I'm on the board.
You are on the board. All right, next one for you, and I'm hoping you know it because you just did a story on Tiger Woods. What is a birdie in golf?
Oh. Isn't it when you make it in 3 swings?
No.
No, it's like
No.
if you get it in the hole with a certain amount of swings, it's a birdie. I don't remember what the number is.
Is it 5?
No.
Is it 2?
No. It is 1 stroke under par.
Under par.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm following.
No, I'm so good
Yeah,
at
under
golf.
par. Under par. Under par.
We all know golf
Duh.
here, guys. I promise.
Doesn't under par change per hole? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
I know what a pirouette is. That's about it.
All right. My next question for you is how many minutes is in a quarter in the NBA?
Oh, in the NBA.
NBA basketball.
Oh, I did announcements for that too, but I only did it for high school. Is it?
Any moment now.
You got
know
it.
what?
Let's go for it.
I'm gonna
Is
go.
it 12 minutes?
It is 12 minutes.
I was gonna say 15.
Oh my god.
You know what?
I
That was
am not going to even tell you what I was going to guess.
That's very valid.
Yeah.
Yay. Now this one for our soccer fans out there. What card gets a player kicked out of the game in soccer?
Is it a red card?
It is a red card.
Hey, I played
Yay.
soccer. I did get a red card called on me.
Did you really?
I did.
What
I
did
was
you do?
goalie. I kept stepping out of the bounds or whatever. I would go for the ball when it was not towards me.
Towards you.
I was 8.
They brought the cane out and dragged you off the field.
Yeah, like the cartoon cane.
All right.
He's just like, come on, get off.
Yeah.
All right. I have another question for you guys. Now, what is stealing a base in baseball?
It's when you run when no one's paying attention.
Hey, you and these baseball
Yeah.
questions.
There you
What
go.
the?
I played softball for a year.
I
There
would
you go, you
watch
got-
my cousin play
So-
softball.
You are so correct. Lovely. All right. And that was all the questions we had this week. Well, that's all the time we have this week. Be sure to join us next week at the same Pioneer time, the same Pioneer channel, and the same Pioneer Sideline.